Which case are you folks here on?
It's you scheduled me for today for the 17th, or from the 17th last month.
Yeah, for a pretrial?
Yes.
Are you Sean?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have insurance now?
Yes, and I don't have my driver's license yet. I've been waiting on my taxes to come and they haven't yet. But I do have my permit.
Very good. Well, we'll have the county prosecutor. Why don't you wait out in the hall?
Okay.
And we'll let the prosecutor know that you're here.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Would you check and see if Maryanne Gibson is out in the hall?
She is.
Ms. Gibson, would you come up to the podium, please? Good morning.
Good morning.
You were where you were supposed to be, out in the hallway, which is where we have the people for the pretrials. But Mr. George isn't available this morning, so he sent me an email yesterday.
Okay.
Let's go back. You got a ticket in file number 26314OT for leaving the scene of a property damage accident. That allegedly occurred at 12:39 p.m., give or take, on February 20th at East Chicago and Nottaway Road. And Mr. George says there is no plea offer, simply plea to the charge, or we can set the matter for a trial. Could I have the two pretrial cases, Shayna, that are probably sitting on the counter? Mr. George won't be here. Anyway, the normal fine for this is $100 and $125 of costs. I don't know much about it other than what it says on the ticket, which is nothing. Stated she fled because she'd been using cold meds and was tired from not sleeping. Anyway, that's what the charge is. So do you wish to enter a plea of guilty to that or have me set it for a trial?
Guilty is fine.
All right, anybody promise you anything other than what I just told you?
No.
Or threaten you?
No, sir.
All right, this will go on your driving record, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't show as a drinking driving or anything,
No, I wasn't drinking, sir.
but it doesn't show that. It is $100 fine. It does carry 2 points.
Okay.
Got a bunch of pens that don't work. Where were you going when this happened?
Picking up my husband.
And what did you hit?
A vehicle in front of me.
The back end of it?
Yes.
Then you panicked and took off?
Yeah.
Well, that's not great, but there doesn't appear to be any big deal of damage. Anyway, Tim George, the city attorney, didn't really offer to reduce it. I'm not gonna put you in jail for this, and the statute carries a $100 maximum fine plus cost. Laura, maybe Jenny didn't hear me. I need the Mary Gibson paperwork that's there for pretrial. On the counter. 257-618. Thank you. Oh, there's two more. Sean Hatfield is here. Okay. The prosecutor's gonna need these. Tim George says they're gonna do both of them, so I don't know if Abby's ready to do it. Mr. Hatfield's out in the hallway.
Okay.
What did it do to your car?
Nothing.
Some guy turned in front of my son. This was a few years ago. In an old beat up truck. He turned right from the left-hand lane in front of my son who was driving my wife's car. It was a Oldsmobile Alero. A long story of how we got it. But anyway, it was an old beat up truck with a big trailer hitch on it. It did like 1 cent worth of damage to the trailer hitch and about $2,000 worth of damage to the front end of that little Oldsmobile.
Ouch.
It all fiberglass, and so it doesn't take a lot of damage to do money damage, but there's no restitution request or anything. So this is $100 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee, $225. Can you pay that today or need time to pay it?
I will need time. Yeah. I just
Wow.
moved back from Detroit.
All right. Where'd you live in Detroit?
Farmington Hills.
Okay. Judge Brady, my good colleague, is the judge in Farmington Hills. They don't have any crime there.
It's really nice.
He's never had a vehicular homicide case.
Wow.
Janetti's been a judge as long as I have, and he's never had one driving resulting in death. We have 10 a year, but used to be negligent homicide. He also doesn't have much retail fraud because they don't have very many stores. And he has other stuff. He has a highway that goes through there. Anyway, I'll make that due May 1.
Okay.
You can pay with a credit card. There's instructions here on how to do it.
Okay.
There is the envelope, although this envelope is dumb. I've been giving these to people for 24 years. It doesn't have the court's address on it. It has the court's return address on it. Anyway, you can use that to make the payment.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're good to go.
Thank you.
was trying to figure if there's a way to finagle this case, Jeanette.
I
But-
did talk to him through an interpreter that was here for another case, but he wants to plead not guilty and have a pretrial with the prosecutor.
All right, I think we can do that without Pablo. Jose Teredo Oviedo Terejas, please come forward. Es usted Jose Terrero Oviedo Terezas?
Yeah.
Ms. Jackson, the public defender, says you wish to plead not guilty. Do you understand that? Not culpable?
I need help on Spanish, please.
You understand no culpable, speak with the prosecutor about your facts of your case. Does that make sense?
All right.
You're no culpable today? Okay. And then come back, return. I don't know how to say it. And I'll play with prosecutor.
All right, we'll set a pretrial. Laura, Shana, somebody, you can call Pablo back. We're not gonna need his help. We're gonna finagle it. All right, I'll set a pretrial in 2 weeks. No, wait a minute, that might not work. He might be gone. Today is the 25th, April 1st, April 8th. Or April 15th.
Your Honor,
Mhm.
is Lapita here this morning?
Yes, Lupita's here and
Maybe she can explain
All
that
right,
pre-trial.
I'm gonna send him out to get a formal notice of the pretrial. Lupita can explain that he can come back and meet with the city attorney and discuss this case. All right, so we'll get a formal notice. All right, you go with the court officer and they'll explain. I think that's it. We did the best we could with the, we took three pleas. Apparently that gentleman was accused of stealing $224 worth of property, which was all recovered. $206, but there was no plea offer. Perhaps if Mr. George talks to him further, they can figure something out. I think that's it for today. You can take the rest of the day off.
I think I will, actually.
All right, I'm gonna stop the live feed here. We do have a couple things coming up. It's kind of a herky-jerky, a little morning, but there wasn't a lot on it. That guy, Mr. Hatfield, is still out there. I may need to.
What looked like a light docket turned out to be a window into the everyday machinery of justice. The kind that doesn't make headlines, but shapes lives one ruling at a time. Maryanne Gibson came to court facing a charge of leaving the scene of a property damage accident. No dramatic confrontation, no drawn-out legal battle. Just a woman who panicked, rear-ended a vehicle while picking up her husband, and made the wrong call in the moment. She admitted it, pled guilty, and accepted the consequences: a $100 fine, $225 in total costs, and 2 points on her driving record. The judge was measured, the outcome proportionate. Sometimes accountability looks exactly like this: quiet, swift, and fair. Then there was Jose Terrero Odosas, a defendant who didn't speak the language of the courtroom but still had rights that had to be honored. The judge worked around a missing interpreter, improvised, and made sure the man understood he had the right to a pretrial and a chance to speak with the city attorney. Due process doesn't pause for inconvenience. That moment was a small but meaningful reminder of what the court is supposed to do: extend fairness to everyone who stands before it, regardless of circumstance. No fireworks, no dramatic sentences, just a judge doing his job with patience, a little humor, and a commitment to getting it right. And in a system that can feel overwhelming and impersonal, that matters more than people realize. Because justice isn't always about the big cases. Sometimes it's about showing up, being heard, and walking out knowing the process treated you like a person. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns. Because justice never gets old.